When the current generation of the swift, sexy Audi S6 was first launched for 2013, it and the A6 sedan on which it's based secured a spot on our 10BEST cars list. Then they did it again the next year. While other, newer vehicles have supplanted the midsize Audis on our 10BEST list, the S6 nevertheless has improved for 2016, with the styling update shared by all A6 derivatives and the addition of another 30 horsepower under the hood. That brings the pony count of its twin-turbocharged, direct-injected 4.0-liter V8 to 450, available from 5,800 to 6,400 RPM. This means the S6 now officially outmuscles the previous generation S6, which was motivated by a Lamborghini-derived 5.2-liter V10 with 435 horsepower on tap. Torque, however, remains pat at 406 lb-ft from 1,400 RPM. The extra muscle didn't seem to make a difference when we took the 2016 S6 to the track, though. In fact, this car was a touch slower than the last S6 to which we strapped our measuring devices, with the 0 to 60 mph run taking 3.9 seconds, versus the previous car's 3.7. Blame the additional weight that has piled on since 2013. This particular test car carried 134 more pounds than the last one. Still, these are damned impressive numbers for a car that weighs nearly 4,400 pounds. On the road, the S6 is more than just fast in a straight line. Equipped as ours was with the optional S6 Sport package, which brings adjustable steering effort, a reprogrammed rear axle torque vectoring system, and a sport exhaust, which we'd love to be even louder, nothing seemed to upset the S6. It is brisk, precise, and solid in sweepers, while the standard adaptive air suspension affords it a calm and supple freeway ride in its comfort setting. Auto and dynamic modes are notably firmer. Fortunately, the standard drive select system allows for the individual tailoring of powertrain, steering effort, and ride characteristics. Even in the chassis' firmest settings, however, tighter corners serve as a reminder that the S6 is no dainty petunia and that a fair chunk, 57%, of its weight sits atop the front axle. We noted moderate understeer while pulling an impressive 0.92 grams on the skid pad, with the optional summer rubber. The S6's styling updates are fairly minor, basically involving reconfiguring the head and tail lamp innards with nifty jet HQs, but nothing to make the car stand out any more than before. Our test example featured Audi's optional 20-inch wheels, a $1,000 upgrade, but even that doesn't elevate the car to head-turner status. And we suspect that might be fine with a good many S6 drivers, once they realize how fast this car is. Some attention is fun, after all, but not all attention is desirable. As with most Audis, the exquisitely assembled interior of the S6 is as antiseptic as an operating table, especially at night when cold white LED lighting blankets the cabin. Yet its premium feel is beyond reproach, and special S6 specific touches like the firm yet supremely comfortable diamond quilted seats and racy carbon look dash trim afford it a sense of occasion that helps to justify the price. The MMI system remains one of the best infotainment setups in the business, and for 2016 it is enhanced with 4G LTE data streaming, INRIX online traffic information, Apple Siri's free integration, and internet radio streaming. At $80,775 as tested, hardly chump change, but still fairly reasonable compared to a BMW M5 or a Mercedes E63 AMG. The S6's value in the segment is matched only by Cadillac's similarly priced 640 HP CT-SV. If there's anything missing here, it's character. This is the kind of performance sedan that wins more minds and, yes, comparison tests than hearts. It will be interesting to see how the S6 fares over time, however, as it eventually faces off against the Caddy and upcoming stormers like the 505 HP 2017 Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio and the 2017 Mercedes-AMG E63, both of which we expect to be rich not only in power but in character, too.